Good morning, friends. How are you? Anna from Garden Love with Lily. I am going to be putting garlic in the ground. I know I'm late to the game, but you know what? We're in Southern California. There really isn't any wrong time to put the garlic in. These have been in the fridge for a minute, so they think they're going through winter, which they are. Our winter is very mild, so therefore our garlics don't they need to be put in let's see here, in the fridge. And then let me show you guys really quick. We can split the creams. These are the elephant garlic. As you guys can see, look at how ginormous these are. Last year I grew them and I have saved some from my own harvest. However, I ordered more because I want to grow twice as much as what I did last year. What I'm going to do is basically, I have already put water in here. I had these pots, irrigating these pots, so that way it could drip into here, so we can get a very good saturated water, soil here. And what I'm going to do is basically just do that, and I'm going to pour some soil on it. It's going to be super easy, not a hard task to do at all. Let me see if you guys can see there. And that's it, guys. I'm so behind on my gardening. Actually, I haven't done anything when it comes to gardening. It's just been dealing with life, and it is what it is. But today I decided to come out here and actually enjoy a little bit of the garden. It's perfect weather. It's like 65 degrees. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get my garlic in. As you guys can see, it's going to be super easy. I'm going to pour some garden soil above this. And I'm so excited. This is, once again, let's see. This is, just to make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. This is my music hardneck seed garlic. So that's what we're doing today. There's my rooster. I'm so excited because last year we did an amazing harvest and it did so well. I'm really in love with growing garlic. It tasted amazing while we were cooking with it. And to be honest with you, it was like the easiest thing to grow. You just put it in, you know, during the winter. Actually, last year I put it in at the beginning of the year, like in January, and it still did amazing. So I'm hoping that this year it does even better, and that these bulbs just get big. I'm planting them in a different location this time, more at the edge of the garden. And look at that. How beautiful is that? And there. They did so well. And here's another one. I'm just letting all of this fall in here. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. The size of my hand. So I'm gonna put it right there. I'm not putting in that deep because I am going to add soil to this. I just want to make sure they kind of stand up a little bit. Super easy. I can't wait to try these. Let me grab some soil. Here's the soil. And I'm just going to pour it on top. Probably going to make sure the cloves stay upwards. Oh, this one I had it in backwards. This one too. Friends, growing garlic is like, I've discovered that it's about the easiest thing to grow. And the coolest thing is that you can plant them in the winter. And next season, you're going to have some amazing garlic cloves. And my goal is that this year I triple the amount of garlic that I'm growing. Because last year I had an amazing harvest. But we went through the garlic super fast. So this year I'm hoping that we can have some for the whole winter so I don't have to buy any. And I'm hoping that it lasts a long time. So let me go ahead and put that in here. I've designated these 3 dirt lockers for all of my garlic. I've been irrigating them like I mentioned. I put my pots right above them so they can be getting some deep watering. And I'm going to mulch it heavily like I did last year with my garlics. And these are a lot smaller, this one. There we go. Super easy. Alright, let's move on to the next dirt locker. This time I'm going to add the soil to see if it's easier. So it's already ready to go. I just have to put the garlic inside. So I'm doing the same, whatever I have left in this bag. And let's see. So these 2 are going to be the same. These are a lot smaller, so I could put them a little closer. Let's see how they do. This is so satisfying, guys. Let's see. I'm curious to know if you guys are growing any garlic yourself, and if you are, what variety. This year, I swear, I bought some and I was like, you know what, I should have bought more. By the time I went back to order more, they were all sold out. So next year, or I should say 2023, if you guys are planning on buying garlic, I highly suggest that you guys really order them when they're available. Don't second guess yourself if you were thinking about getting them, because they are so easy to grow. And so we did a layer here. We're going to do another layer. They're so easy to grow, and the gophers won't eat them because they don't like the smell of it. So that's another plus. You literally just have to set up the irrigation and put it in a sunny spot, which this spot is a very sunny spot. And give it irrigation, sunny spot, and that's it. Some good soil. This soil I haven't grown anything in these dirt lockers, so the soil is pretty good. Not to mention that I just added some potted soil in it, some garden soil. So there we go. Look at this. Look at the beauty of this. Imagine cooking with that. I can't wait, friends. I can't wait. Well, let's keep adding here. I haven't been doing much to the garden. Like I said, I've been dealing with life. Everything is dying down, which is okay. It's gonna give me a chance to kind of like evaluate the garden and see where I want things. Obviously, last year I added a lot of things and it looked beautiful over the spring and summer. And this year, well, I'm gonna do the same. Let's see. I'm gonna do the same. And every year this garden is just going to keep growing little by little until it's complete and I can move into a different garden. Well, that is it for this long neck. Now let me go ahead and add the rest of the soil to the last dirt locker that I'm going to be putting garlic in. And let me grab the bag that I'm going to be the bag where the garlic's at. Let's see, I have 2 more bags. Free garlic growing guides. Let's see. Ivan Harnack seed garlic. So that'll be the last one. And this is the German wide hardneck seed. So I feel that maybe I should only do one. Sorry, friends. I feel that maybe I should only do one kind per dirt locker. So I don't get confused. So for the record, this is the Ivan Hardneck Seed Locker, which is the last, seed garlic, which is the last one. I'm going to show you guys what this one looks like. Let's see what the color. Okay, this one doesn't have much of a color. It's mainly white. It's very chunky, so that's really nice. Can't wait to taste these. Once again, this is the Ivan Hardneck, and I'm only going to put those here because I don't want to mix them. I want to make sure that they all have their own spot, and that way I can remember what they are. I definitely have to get better about labeling my garlic, my garden period, because I cannot remember everything. So the last locker is going to be Ivan Hardneck, and we have some space here. That was it. We have some space here, so I'm going to probably plant something else there, like a little herb. And then we're going to add some mulch to keep the moisture, and obviously we're going to put some irrigation here so it could drip and give it some water. And then this last one, which is the German wide hardneck seed garlic, I'm not sure, I haven't prepped the spot for this. I'm not sure if I want to keep going there or I want to go down, so I'm going to think about it for a second. But let me show you what this one looks like. Look at that. It has a little bit of purple in it. Very pretty. Alright, so here are the 3 dirt lockers I decided to use. And after evaluating the situation, I am going to use, not that one because it has an aloe vera, so I'm going to use that one. And I think I'm also going to use this one, so it could kind of have a little bit of a, I don't know, landscape look, or somewhat pretty. And I'm going to move these down, and or maybe higher, so I could keep watering the upper dirt lockers, and all that water can still be used for the onions down here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of clean this out a little bit. And these are kind of moist as well. I had something to clean it here with. Let me show you guys. Super easy, doesn't take much. And I'm gonna grab another bag of soil, maybe pull all of these little weeds and feed them to the chickens, which is what I did yesterday to those because they had a lot of green weeds. And it kind of is helpful that there's already irrigation here, so it just makes sense to use these. And also, the lower they are, the better it is, because there'll be more sun and there won't be any other plants shading it once spring hits. So let's go get another bag. Holy moly, here we are again. Another bag of soil. It's some good organic soil. It has nutrients. And here we go. And this is the other dirt locker where I'm going to be growing the next set of garlic. And to be honest with you, I also have one from my last harvest, so I think that's going to be the last dirt locker. Okay, let me flip this. go. That should be enough. So I'm just gonna break this down. Pull this up. Super easy. All right. So let's see what's next. So what we have next is the German white hardneck. And this is going to go on the left lower dirt locker. I'm going to just do the same. Super easy, friends. This is so satisfying. I'm really enjoying this. It's been a minute since I've been in the garden. So very hopeful with these garlics. I hope that they thrive in the new spot I decided to start growing garlic in. I hope that they do amazing because I can't wait. I ordered more than last year, but in my opinion, not enough. I would love to have like rows and rows of garlic just because they're so tasty. They don't go bad if you store them correctly. And knowing that I'm growing my own organic garlic is just amazing. And that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there we go. Remember, I still have to add mulch. So, and that is it. That's it, friends. My next one is going to be over there, like I mentioned, but I have to go to the inside the house to go look for it because I stored it. It hasn't even been in the fridge. So let me go check. So friends, I just went inside the house to look for my garlic that I had stored that I had from last year. And it turns out that I cannot find it, which means that one of my kids probably thought it was for cooking and decided to cook with it, even though I had hidden it. Last year I was just so behind the planting that I never got around to planting these. They are pretty much dry, so I'm just gonna sprinkle them here. I don't know if one will grow or not. Anyways, well, I'm gonna conclude this video with that. I'm gonna continue to look for that garlic I had saved. I'm gonna ask everybody in the house if they saw it or if they grabbed it. That way I'm not going crazy trying to figure out what I did with it. Let's put this over here. And that'd be it for now, friends. I'm gonna add mulch. I don't want to bore you guys. I've already been boring you with my talk. But here it is, guys. I'm adding my garlic. These rows are gonna be full of garlic. Let me show you this. These rows are gonna be garlic, aloe vera, garlic, and these plants I'm going to move them up, add some irrigation so they can irrigate the planters above it, and also so they can get some water and I'm not wasting water, wherever they might be in another location, just the water draining and going nowhere. This will help me do a dual purpose like I mentioned in my previous videos. And that's it, guys. This video was super long. I haven't done one in a while, but I did want to document my garlics because I always forget which is wet. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do a waterproof label so I know what's what, which is really hard. If you guys have any ideas, send me in a link and let me know. My daughter, on a different note, my daughter decided to leave the chickens out, but they could jump that fence and somewhere out. So I'm going to have to go and grab them and put them away. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.